Evening everyone, welcome to some late night Hypermine. How's it going? Okay, so the great Empress Lunar has decided that the day-to-day running of the Empire is not really her forte and something that she should have to deal with in her lofty pursuit of magic. So she has left the running of the kingdom to me, Regent Tick II, named for the king. Luckily, she did manage to get me some of his old equipment, and granted me some lovely armor. So, we've been instructed to further the Empire's education in magic, as well as start to utilize some more magical materials. So, we're going to get started on the building of the castle, and getting on some new machinery to help us in that task. So I'm going to get this all set up and we'll be right back. A vile miscreant! It threatens the Empress's peace. Oh, and it brings minions too afraid to fight by itself. You die. Ah, yes. We showed that villain. Oh. None shall threaten this great kingdom. Go on. Yeah. Though we really should invest in some better arms and equipment. This pink sword is most unbecoming. We'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. So, as you can see, I've dug out this entire area down here. It's taking me a long time to get used to this haste. And I've gone 6 deep. 6 or 5 deep. Yeah, sorry, 5 deep below this floor, and 7 deep beneath the actual floor. So that should give us enough room for a decent sized sort of basement area. But, you know, no good castle only had a single basement level, so part of the planning is to have further downstairs here and here, where this level is accessed by downstairs in each of the wings, at the end of the wings themselves. And this entrance hall area goes up to the throne room / audience chamber. Now, one thing that we need to do here in this area is get some supports up that will hold up the floor. You know, we've got to make this a little bit more structurally sound. So, I hadn't actually planned ahead as far as the design of the pillars themselves. So, I'm going to play around with a couple of designs. When I find one that I'm happy with, I'll come back to you on that. I'm thinking though that the pillars are probably going to be 2x2s, and there'll be a number of them, but we probably won't go for a huge amount. So I'll get around to that, and I will be right back. Alright, welcome back. So as you can see, I've built a bunch of pillars that I'm happy with. Most of them are half pillars, just supporting along the edges of the actual build, but we need to get rid of these horrible walls. And I was thinking about using this particular brick. But I don't know if I should use it all the way through, and maybe occasionally swap it out for some other brick, but certainly for the outline of the building itself, it should be this. So as you can see, it contrasts pretty nicely, makes sure that the pillars themselves are noticeable, they stand out. So it's gonna be really boring to watch me do this. So I'm gonna do this, and then we'll move into something that I can get you guys a little bit more involved in. Yeah, that should be interesting. Alright, see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so not much has changed. I did 2 layers of the fitted cobble bricks, and I just did a quick little slab walkway up. But I haven't actually done anything with the walls. I spent the last few hours or so just sort of trying out different combinations, and you know, it's really difficult to get a combination that looks like you've done something, or even just a single brick that looks like you've done something, but I don't want it to overpower the brain's not working, the columns, because that's the whole point of why I built them, is that they stand out. And eventually I came back here feeling a little bit frustrated that I couldn't figure something out. And then I saw these. I hadn't even touched cobble, but this is perfect. I can make all the walls out of this, and it will allow all the pillars to stand out and look like it's worked stone, as if somebody has done something. So at some point I'm going to get around to filling all those in. As for the floor, I'm going to do it out of this tiled marble, well, non-tiled, this continuous texture marble, and that should be fair enough, and I might do some pathways out of things like slabs or something. But let's move on to something else. So I want to get into Dartcraft. I don't know if I probably haven't explained it. Part of the way I'm going to be playing through this series is that there will be iterations of king or regent or ruler or whatever, and each iteration will bring with it a new level of technology, either magic focused or proper technology focused, and we will use that as a reason to move into a different thing. So I'm going to start on Dartcraft as part of this iteration, since the ruler is the sorceress Saluna, who is living in her tower and just giving commands from on high, but she wants the kingdom to focus on magic because that suits her ends. So part of that is going to be Thorncraft, Dartcraft, which is a sort of pseudo-magical system, and bees. We're going to start on bees, and particularly magic bees is what we're going to try and aim for. You have to still get all your standard mundanes, but magic bees is what we're going to go for, and utilizing mistcraft and enhanced portals. That is the goal there. So I need force logs, and for that I need force saplings. And for that I need an oak sapling and force rod. So I need to. I think I've got. Yeah. Okay. So I have got the stuff I need, which is nice. I have got a force engine. I can't remember where I made it, but it was a while ago. Okay. Force rod. I think there's like an interface option for them where you can charge them up or something. Maybe if I just use some gems. Okay, let's just check the options. I know there was a control for it. Craft. Force key \. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now that's got a whole bunch of force in it. Excellent. We get a force, a sapling. So you want that, and that. And it gives us that. Oh, it didn't actually use any force at all. Well, that's even better. Alright, so let's go out and plant this. So that will probably grow in a little bit, but let's look into the other things that we'll need to create. I have got some iron working away in here, and we use that to create the force ingots. So let's take a gander at what Darkcraft gives us. So Darkcraft. So we can make stairs, we can make force torches, which are... Where's just force torch? What's the base force torch? Aha! Golden power source. And a force stick. So a force stick is going to be force logs, isn't it? Yeah. Golden power source is smelting force logs. Oh, okay. Right. Force panels are for creating... I think it creates EU, industrial craft power. So we could probably get into that a little bit. And it's got basically, and for versions of all the various industrial craft. Okay, look at this. Jeez, there's so much stuff. Industrial craft machines. They're all here, and they're powered via force energy or EU. Either one. Okay, let's take a look at what else we got. Clipboard. Nah, don't need that. Force cap, tunic, legs. Oh, that could be interesting. Force arrow. Force sword, which is 7 attack damage. That's not too bad. Power saw. Doesn't tell me to make him. Force pickaxe. Upgrade core. Whoa. Experience core. Force bow. Let's take a look now. So let's try and skip past some of this stuff. Inert core, upgrade core. Okay. Force mitts. These things are really useful. Force wrench. I already have one of those floating about. Magnet glove. Yeah. Snow cookie. What? Bacon! I can turn pork chops into cooked bacon. Excellent. Baconator. Okay. We got claws, we got tears. Book of Medora. Dark Ruffle. Oh, okay, alright. Oh, let's make that. Let's make that. So hopefully that will teach us everything we need to know about this. Why is that different? Oh, right, that must have come from they don't actually work. Okay. I was gonna say it must have come from I've done that wrong already. Hello. Drop that. There we go. Ah, right, okay. So, this is like a little... Ooh. Sort of guidebook to creating. Ah, okay, so there's potions. This is all the IC2 stuff. Force transport. Picking up oh, okay, alright. And they're faster. What's like force packs? Okay, I don't know what that is just yet. Spoils bags. Claws. Okay. Force belt. Is that it? Okay. So let's just put that away for now. Alright. Force infuser. Now, this is one thing that I wanted to look at. Alright. So force rod and an enchantment table. So let's make one of those. Ah, I don't have any obsidian over here. I do have some floating about elsewhere. We could probably put this in the sorceress's tower for now. We don't have any pipes running at the minute because we're waiting on an upgrade at the time of this recording. It will probably have happened in time for the next recording. Well, actually, this is probably the last actual Minecraft video of the year. This one, because I'll be traveling around a lot. And I won't have the opportunity to record. I will probably have the opportunity to play, but that's kind of pointless to you guys. You're only interested about when I'm recording. These books are different, and I don't like it. Right, but before we do anything, let's drop this over here. So we drop force in it. Does it? Right, it needs power. Okay, is a force engine enough? Or does it need more than this? Let's see. Do I have any levers? so when it hits 1000 MJ it should trigger? I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking for here. Okay, let's try sticking a book in there. And you'll be on your way. Okay, so yep, I've done that. What next? Okay, that's like really helpful. Okay. A Force Infuser is a more dark-craft way of enchanting your Force tools and armor. To make a Force Infuser, you'll have to Force transfer an upgrade. You'll need both Liquid Force and Minecraft Jewels to infuse anything. The Force engine works well. Okay. So an upgrade tome. Check the recipe in NEI. I like the assumption there that you're going to have NEI. Upgrade. Right, okay. Apparently that's... Oh, okay. I'm sure that's how... Okay. Oh, that's cool. Alright, let's make a Force sword. And let's get some of those. And I have claws floating about. Let's get one of those. Did I actually make the Force sword? Right. Force sword, Force sword. Oh, you need a Force stick. Okay, everything's Force, Force, Force. Okay. So now we have a Force sword. If I drop that in there, and I presume we just drop one of these in here somewhere? No? Oh, okay. Go. Oh, something's happening. Damage 1. Okay. This appears to be a small fragment of Force. Okay. Don't need more of it. This action is not permitted. What is it doing? I don't actually know what it's doing right now. Oh, right, okay. So now the sword is imbued with Force? Right, can I read read this? No. Alright, let's check the book again. You'll need to use every darkened material before your tome's tier can advance. So, forceful logs. Still don't know what that one's for. No idea what that's for. Alright, I am going to give it a break there. I'll have to play around with it a little bit more and see what I can do. Thanks for watching, everybody. You've been a fantastic audience as always, and I will see you next time. Adios.